Hi guys, we are going to continue a discussion with respect to MySQL, and today we are going to discuss a very super important topic which is called as MySQL indexes. So here I'm basically going to teach you about indexes, what is the importance of indexes, what all things we can actually do with respect to the indexes, and practically also I'll try to show you that how you can create indexes. Okay, so let me just go to the theoretical explanation what exactly indexes are. So in indexes, right? And then probably I'll take a very simple example. Let's consider that I have a book which is of 400 pages. Okay. Let's consider this is my MySQL book. Okay. Now in this particular book, you will be able to see in the first page, you will find table of index, right? You'll be able to find table of index. In that, you'll be able to see a lot of topics. Where is the subtopic? Everything you'll be able to see like this, right? All the topics. And suppose there is one topic which is called as indexes, okay, and then you have some pointers with respect to the indexes. Now if I want to read this book, okay, so when I suppose, let's consider that I have some knowledge with respect to MySQL. Now I want to revise my I want to revise the concept of indexes in MySQL. So index topic is somewhere here. Okay, if I don't have this table of index, then what I have to do? I have to basically go and search for each and every pages in this particular 400 pages. So I have to basically search out through the 400 pages, and finally in one of the page you will be able to find out this particular topic, indexes, right? And then I will probably read it. So here what is happening? Here more time it is basically taking to come to this particular topic. But now since you have a table of index, what you'll do, you'll just go to the first page. You'll see all the specific data. You'll try to find out where your concept is. There will be a page number over here. Let's say it is page number 263. Then what I'll do, I will just go and open the book of 263. I'll read about the indexes over here, complete this particular topic and close the book, right? So what exactly is basically happening with this table of index? With the help of table of index, I am able to retrieve this information, whatever information I want. I'm able to retrieve it quickly, right? I'm able to retrieve it quickly within no time, because I showed you an example. Suppose if this book was having 400 pages and there was no table of index, then I had to basically go and search for each and every page and find out where the topic is. And obviously, because of this, a lot of time will be taking place. Now, just understanding the real world scenario, you will be having millions of records in your tables, right? And probably I just want to pick up some data. So I have to basically write a query. And for that query, also there will be a sequential search based on the primary key, right? Now, if we are able to create some indexes over there, through this specific way, we will be able to run that particular query a little bit faster, right? Now, one more thing, see, with respect to querying, this is super efficient, right? But if you really want to do some kind of insert or update or alter, right? During this scenario, if you are having some indexes in your table, then this process will become slower. Querying will definitely become faster. Okay, so this is one disadvantage of using indexing. In our later examples, when I'm implementing a lot of projects, there I'll show you in which scenario it is better to make an index schedule. Obviously, where you really are using a table where you're continuously querying it, that time we definitely want indexing. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see some practical example. So here it is. Create index statement is in SQL is to create indexes in table. The indexes are used to retrieve data from database more quickly than others. The user cannot see the indexes. We cannot see the indexes once it is created. You just remember the index name. Okay, and they are just used to speed up queries or searches. Okay, and then finally you will be able to see, note, updating the table with indexes take a lot of time than updating a table without indexes. That basically means if you're trying to do some insert, update or alter query, it will definitely take time. It is because the indexes are also need an update, right? Very much simple. Now let's go ahead and let's try to do this. So here I'm just going to use my customer database, which I've already shown you. I've actually created it. Okay, so if I go and show probably my tables, okay, now see, after practice probably you'll be able to remember all these things very easily, right? So next query. Okay, now I will probably use select star from person. So I'm going to just use this particular table. Okay, right now the data is empty. Now let's go ahead and let's try to see how the index is basically created. Okay, so to create an index, all you have to use a simple syntax which is called as create create index, and then probably I'm going to use the table, the index name that I'm going to give. I'm going to say index, and probably over here I'll just give it to city underscore name. Okay, so I am basically creating an index for a city underscore name, uh, and then I will also write a query on which table. So table name is person, and then probably I will just give the column name which is called as city name. So once you execute this, probably you will be able to create the index. So here you can see create index has been successfully executed. Okay, probably I'll not be able to see this index information also, so I'm going to describe this person column. Okay, so here you can see that city name something key is basically present over here. Probably I don't know whether I had created this or not. Anything that I had created, if I remember, I don't know. I'm not sure. But let me do one thing. Let me use another table. So right now I had shown show tables. Okay. So here I also have student, right? So let's see whether, or I'll just drop table student. Okay, and I'll just try to create it from scratch for you, so that I don't know what I had previously. Okay, so I'm going to create a table student. Okay, student, and let's say that id int is there. I'm going to just use not null. On the first underscore name, I'm just going to use varchar 25. I can put anything over here. Last underscore name, I'm just going to use varchar 25, and then probably the last column that I'm going to use is age int. Perfect. So I'll try to execute this and probably create a table. Okay, so if I now write dsc student. Okay, so here you can see nothing is there. Let's now create an index again. To create an index, what I'll write say create index underscore, let's consider it for age. I'm creating an index for age. On table name is basically my student table, and on that specific column, and in this I'm going to use the column age. So once I execute it, this has got executed. Now if I go and see my describe students, so here you are able to get this multi, but you're not able to understand whether a new index has been created or not. But this is the index that how we basically use for creating, you know. So whenever we are doing any kind of query retrieval by using this age column, it will definitely be very, very helpful. Now, with respect to index, one thing that we can basically do, we can also combine multiple columns. So here I can say create index. Okay, I'm going to say index underscore age underscore first underscore name. So I'm basically going to combine these two features, and I'm going to say on student. Okay, age comma first name. Okay, so this will definitely work, I guess. So here, this is how I can create it, and you can see it has got executed successfully. If I go and see in describe student, so here also you can see that age and first name, I basically created an index which is of this specific name. Okay. So once this is done, all you have to do is that the next thing, try to drop that. Okay. Now see, the thing is that now you insert any number of records, and after that when you are retrieving it, probably you'll not be able to compare here right now, but if you have millions of record, you'll be able to see that retrieving query time, like how much time it is basically taking to retrieve the specific data. Now the next thing, if you really want to drop the index, so you can write alter table person, I think the person or student, it was student, right? Alter table student, and I'm going to just drop the index and just give the index name. Suppose this is my index name. So once I execute it, you will be able to see that it has got dropped. If I want to drop the other index, which is called as index age, I will just say this one and remove this one, right? Okay, so it has got dropped. So I can just go and write describe student, and here you will be able to see that mult is gone. Now, with respect to indexes, one super important interview question that you basically get is that what is the difference between index and views? In my next video, I'll be talking about views. I want to explain all the statements very much easily. Whenever indexes come, always keep in mind the table book index that you'll be seeing, table of index in the first page. If you keep that specific example in mind, you will be able to tell a lot of examples to them and explain them clearly. Otherwise, I've seen many people forgetting that, right? So I hope you like this particular video. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.